Mindy Show on Kids Place Live. And Tori, as you know, the last couple of weeks we've been building a tree house in our backyard, although we're calling it a birdhouse because it doesn't sit in a tree as a proper tree house would. Instead, it's next to a tree, and our daughter's name is Birdie, so we're calling it a birdhouse. Anywho, we've now got paint on two sides and the entire inside. We've got all three walls. We've got the curtains for the front ordered. I think we're getting there. This is looking like an actual treehouse. It's got a roof and everything so far. Well, I have got a story out of Vendôme, France. Is that how we pronounce it?
And I don't know.
Vendôme. I was asking absolutely mister, and they told me and I forgot. Anywho, this is a story of two 10-year-olds who were quarantining with an elderly relative, okay? And the relative, I'm guessing maybe a grandparent or a great aunt or uncle, they told the two kids, go outside and build a tree fort. And they were like, what are we going to build it with? And they said, I don't know, just find stuff around the house, get outside and build a tree fort, okay? So they said, all right, we'll do it. And they went into the linen closet and they grabbed a couple of sheets. When they brought the sheets out to put some walls and some roof over their treehouse, they unrolled one of the sheets to find inside the sheet two-pound. Guess what they found? Two-pound somethings.
Two-pound hand weights for exercising?
Rolled in the no.
What's about 2 pounds packs of bacon?
It would be really exciting to find ham in a bed sheet, but no, you have to sleep with ham in your bed to find that. Which I'm not knocking.
What else is 2 pounds?
Okay, I'll tell you. Two-pound gold bars.
What?
Solid gold bars. They found gold in the bed sheets. They went to go build a tree fort because grandma or great uncle or whoever said, go get outside, go find, I don't care what you use bed sheet, go use something in the house and then get out there and build a tree fort. They found solid gold, Tori. So they brought this gold back to this relative and they said, I think we found something. Can we eat it? And they said no. And they're like, oh, that was the gold that your grandmother bought back in 1967 and then lost. Okay? So everyone knew that this gold existed, or at least this relative knew that this gold existed, but what nobody knew was where it was. It had been lost. She hid this gold so well, she forgot where she hid it. So they took it to an auction house, or had it auctioned. Guess how much these two-pound gold bars are worth, Tori?
$500,000?
Okay, that's a little much. $108,000, which is a lot of money.
I mean, I have no concept of what gold is supposed to be worth.
Me neither.
You could have told me it was $1 billion, and I'd be like, okay.
Same here. I wouldn't have been able to guess. But $108,000 in a bed sheet that had been sitting in a linen closet for decades. So, needless to say, when these kids come out of quarantine, they're going to be able to buy themselves a house to live in the backyard. They're not going to have to make a tree fort out of bed sheets.
I wonder, though, who is entitled to that money from the gold? Is it the kids, or is it the relative who told them to go build the tree fort because it was kind of their idea?
I think the kids should keep the money. I think the money should go to the kids. They found it.
I think money's going to
Grandma
great uncle.
lost it?
No.
Really?
Great uncle had the inspiration. He's the brains behind the operation.
No. Great uncle was just trying to buy himself some peace and quiet by kicking the kids out in the backyard.
And look how well that went
all the time as a parent. Look how well it went. $108,000, Richard, just like that, just because you went to build a tree fort. So, this just goes to show that, there could be treasure hiding everywhere. You never know when your grown-ups or grand-grown-ups hit it and forgot it. Do you think you could be hiding something somewhere that you forgot? Like, you know, every spring I hide like $5 or $20 in my coat pocket so that I find it again in the winter. And which I actually have not done this year because I didn't want to touch paper money this year. But I love that. I love that feeling of finding that money in my pocket come, you know, November. So do you have anything like that? Do you have anything that you've lost and then forgotten about?
I'm not good at finding things, but I'm very good at losing things. So I guess I'll tell you 10, 15 years from now.
Okay, great. All right, we'll look forward to it. All right, when we come back, I have got a story about something going from beige and boring to a piece of art. Any guesses to what this beige and boring turned piece of art thing could possibly be?
An armchair?
I'll tell you everything in just a few minutes. It's the Absolutely Mindy Show on Kids Place Live.